Welcome back to Fromania Bricks, and welcome back to the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio that you will ever find. And I promise you that when you're walking around our house and happen to stumble up the stairs onto the second floor. And walk into this room is exactly what I was going to say. And in front of us, we have two incredibly collectible and iconic LEGO minifigures. On this side, we have the one and only classic Cloud City Boba Fett. And on the other side, we have the classic Jango Fett. And in the middle, we got an empty case that we got to fill with you guys today. Micah, another special LEGO minifigure has finally entered your collection. It's one that you've wanted for quite some time. And today we're going to fill this case with you guys. But before we do, Micah, you haven't been feeling the best lately. You've had a little bit of a cough. I got you covered on this cough thing, okay? I've been thinking on what Micah needs today, and I promise I have got you covered for this video today. What does that say, Micah?
Cough. Cough drop?
Yeah. Oh. Alright, enough of this stuff. Micah, in front of us today, we have, can I sit this on this? Am I going to get in trouble? We have quite the special LEGO minifigure that you picked up from Bricks and Minifigs in Brentwood, Tennessee. This is a brand new sealed in bag white Boba Fett, which is like a prototype concept art Boba Fett. And I think that your decision is we're going to open this?
Yeah. It hurts, but I like displaying my figures, and it's gonna be a lot cooler built.
Micah is not a sealed guy, so we are about to take this minifigure that's worth around $400 sealed,
thereabouts.
And we're about to knock $50 to $75 off of his value as soon as we cut this bag. So let's set up and get this thing opened up. So here's what we're about to open up. You can see it is a 6 and up minifigure. Micah, are you 6 years old?
Pretty sure.
I am so glad you hit that 6 and up designation. This is a whopping 5 pieces, so it's going to be kind of difficult for us to build. Super clean polybag. You can see the Empire Strikes Back logo on it. Inside of it, you can see old Boba's parts. Now here's our dilemma. What we don't want to do is just rip. If we rip and dump, you don't quite have the collectible bag that you want to have to display. You even built this really neat display to put the bag on that it will be displayed on after it's open and eventually framed. So we're trying to preserve the packaging as good as we can. And we've got 2 options in front of us. One is a snip, 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 snip down the side. But that could potentially mess up the aesthetic of the bag. The other is to flip the bag over. You see you've got this little flap here to put a surgical incision here, and away we go. So I think that what we decided on was option number 2.
Yes.
Are you feeling nervous about this right now, Micah?
Incredibly nervous.
Incredibly nervous. So per Micah's recommendation, we're going to get all of Boba's parts way down here in the corner. So we want to be very careful to not cut through the front of the bag.
Oh, it's so scary.
Oh, that might have not done what we wanted it to do here.
Oh no, did it go through the front?
So we don't really want to continue this way.
Oh gosh. So
this is a very delicate procedure here that it's not really going the way we wanted it to go. The cutting of the flap actually cut the flap and not the bag. We're going to give this one more go, and we're trying our best to not crinkle it too much, but I'm not really sure how this is going to pan out, Micah.
Very nervous.
We're going to steady on here. We're going to do this very surgical, Micah. We're in the bag now. See, my blade is in the bag.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to have to go a little bit more to get that helmet out. Oh my word, Micah. Alright, let's see what we can get out of here now.
This is crazy. This is so scary.
So now...
the helmet will be the hardest part.
Yeah.
That'll come out. It'll all come out.
We might need to cut a little bit more.
No, it got.
It's like giving birth to a Boba helmet. Helmet's out. All right. Whoo! This is challenging here.
Yes.
So now we're gonna try and get a torso out. Look at that. Torso out. Next, to exit the bag, is a blaster. Pew pew. It's kind of like a surprise egg. There's some legs coming out.
Okay, almost
And we
done.
should have a head. And look at this. There's a slight little incision on the back of the bag.
Beautiful.
And she's like new. It's like
that
new.
looks great.
All right, so let's take a look at what we got. You can see we've got just 5 basic pieces that make Boba here. Let's take a look at his torso first. It's a really simple torso print. There's no print on the back. The front is just a basic white outline.
Yeah, it's the only printed element on the figure.
There is nothing fancy, nothing crazy about this. You've got some plain white legs. I am kind of sad that these are scratched up, but it is.
They are?
No. It is what it is. You can see the helmet. This was before the era that Boba's jetpack was actually a neck piece, which the 2015 white Boba, his jetpack is a neck piece, which actually makes him taller than this Boba when they're side
and
by
the
side.
jetpack, the old jetpack itself, actually looks a lot better and I think more accurate.
Oh, I agree. This is a really good-looking jetpack. You've got a Boba blaster. You don't want to pass up on a pew-pew, pew-pew. And then just a plain black head that when the helmet is on, it shows through. So, man, for such a simple... What's crazy is basically you could get these 3 elements anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, those could come from anywhere. This could essentially come from anywhere because you could strip color off of one, paint off of
this
one.
is the only time the piece is ever even molded in white.
Oh, has anyone let factory molds of these slip in white, though?
I haven't seen any, but as it actually is a good question. I didn't see one in red the other day.
So this would be very difficult to ever find again in white.
Yes.
And then this is where most of the value is. I mean, the value's in these 2 elements.
Yeah, I would guess, I haven't looked, I'd guess more in the helmet, but maybe about the same.
So, wow. All right, Micah, I'm going to let you put it together here for us.
Oh, that was scary. That was tight. Oh, there. There he is.
Look at that.
That's a really cool looking figure.
Here is the white Boba Fett, designed by Ralph McQuarrie. I can't pronounce his name. I don't know. But he was a part of the original 3 Star Wars trilogy. Super neat minifig. What would be really neat would be completely whited out. Like if you put a white torso on him and a white head, it would be cool to see. So we have, of course, Cloud City Boba Fett. We have, as I said, a classic Jango Fett. And now you have the white Boba Fett. Now, Micah,
they're so cool together.
This currently, as of today, April 23rd, means that you have every single Boba Fett minifigure that LEGO has ever produced.
Yes.
The problem is that another one's coming out in 7 days. So we're going to wait till the other one comes out and do a video that showcases every single minifig.
And Jango Fett. I'm only missing one Jango Fett, so I'll buy that one and then we'll do all the Fetts together.
Well, Micah, congratulations. Such an amazing minifigure to add to your collection. To finish out, I know that I've been hearing about this guy for at least a year.
Yeah, ever since I got Cloud City Boba. He's been like the hardest one to get that I've been missing.
And when we walked in the store and it was in there, I just kind of knew you were going to figure out a way to get him home. And now, little Boba, welcome home. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today in the LEGO room. Hope you enjoyed checking out this amazing 2010 white Boba Fett that was from the 2010 Toy Fair as well. as a May the 4th gift with purchase. We're so grateful for all of the comments that we get, all of the support. We crossed the 3,000 subscriber mark, which is just mind-boggling to me. So grateful for you all. We hope that you go out there in the week ahead, that you give more,
do more,
share more,
and love more.
And whatever you do, there is someone on this planet that needs to see your smile. So go out there, show your smile. It truly is contagious.